Alright Kings, welcome to another video. It's your boy Shiraz here, guys. I hope you're winning in life and doing well. Take care of yourself. Sorry I haven't posted in 5 days, guys. Shocking. Let's dive into this. Develop yourself as a man every day. Fellas, it's very, very tantamount important that you don't just think you're the perfect package. Okay, you are complete. You are in complete mastery. Self-mastery and complete mastery takes time, guys. I'm at a level where I can say I've deeply mastered myself. There are things that I need to still get a grip on, guys. Sometimes I lose mastery over certain things, okay? Lust still creeps in, guys. We are men, right? We are men. We are biologically wired by God, guys, to seek female companionship, or our eyes are just magnetized, guys, to the female sex. Okay, so lust always, as said, and I did a video, lust is never, you are never, in my opinion anyway, because it's my opinion anyway, from my experience, you are never over lust. Lust will always creep up. You have to master it. You have to discipline it. Okay, and there's a video I done on that. I'll link on to this at the end if you want to check out that video. Very important. And so that's one of the things I've always got to keep on top of, or not perfect at. Okay, I'm not saying I indulge in anything. I'm on a retention journey, but it's all something that creeps up. It's all something that I've got to be aware of. It's not like subconsciously it doesn't annoy or bother me, but that's one of the aspects. Okay, so you've got to work on masculinity every day, and this is one of the reasons why, guys, you will have these kind of attributes. You're gonna have these kind of things that weaken your masculinity. Lust weakens your masculinity. To have complete control over your bodily desires is truly masculine, guys. Okay, because sexual desires are one of the most strongest pulling forces that's ever been inbuilt in a man by the creator, guys. And I'm not putting out religion here, guys. I'm just saying this is my beliefs, that we have a creator. You may have other beliefs, or the consciousness, or wherever we came from. This has been a programming innately when we come this body form, or this limited form or body, that gives us these desires as a man. So we've got to work in this. You've got to work in this daily. You have to work in your masculinity daily. You're not fully mastered. It takes work. You want to be 100%, guys, fully in your masculine essence. That also includes working on other elements like discipline. Discipline is a highly masculine trait, guys. The most masculine men, guys, are disciplined. I am a very, very disciplined guy, right? At most times, guys, at most times. There's times I slip, again, yes, but at most times I'm aware I'm mostly disciplined. I slipped a few times, guys. I'll give you an example. Last week, I slipped a few times in my training, and I never miss training, guys. And because I slipped a few times in my training, I suffered it, guys. I went, I think I missed the Monday and the Tuesday it was, and if I didn't, and I don't train the weekends, but because that happened, and that was just getting lackadaisical, fellas. That was kind of slipping on the discipline levels, and the purpose during the day and the purpose during the week slightly. I was a bit distracted for various and numerous reasons, and I missed those days, and I wasn't really focused on what I was doing on those 2 days. And I started training on the Wednesday, and I could have just done a few days and missed a body part here and there, but I didn't, guys. I made the commitment that if that's happened, and it was highly due to my fault, I was going to suffer on the Saturday, which I did. So I trained the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't like training at weekends, guys, because I can't get in the right mindset. But I went in, forced myself in. Anything that I did on the Saturday, I didn't do. And I went and I absolutely hammered it. And I did shoulders, and I did back, and I had some of the most best lifts I've had. They're very, very powerful. Okay. So I stayed disciplined, and discipline is one of the facets that got me through that week. Discipline gets you to bed early, guys. Guys, discipline is really, in the last couple of years, ironed out a lot of my problems. It really has, and my advice to you is have that as a key factor in your arsenal as a man. Guys, discipline is one of the as a key factors that will make the difference to your life. I mean, I always have this quote on my board, guys. I'll maybe do a video on the board just to show you, and I'll keep that quote as a reminder to me if I feel I'm going off, or I'm going off my trail, or I'm going off a path. It says, "Only the disciplined ones are free in life. If you're undisciplined, you are a slave to your moods. You're a slave to your passions." And I've did that video on this before. It was from an African athlete, and what a quote, what a line. Which means that you're not out of control. Your passions, your moods will be the master of you, whereas discipline will master that. It won't allow that. Even if these moods and these swings come in, you're still going to do what you have to do, and that's a massive part of masculinity. And you have to work on that daily. Discipline is something you have to work on that daily. Like, I'm just tired. I'm going to get this video out. 5 days have went by and I should have got those videos out, guys. That was lack of discipline, but I won't do it again. I promise I'll get these videos out to you. So you've got to work on masculinity every day, guys. It's a daily progress as a self-development, guys. That ties masculinity is a daily work, and true masculinity is daily work, and that ties into personal development, which is also daily work. You have to personally develop yourself every day. You have to be a better version of Shiraz than I was yesterday. Am I? I've got to question that. So I look at the previous day and how did I better my day today than I did yesterday? What things did I do better? And that's daily work, guys, and that's what masculinity is. It's daily work. People claim to be masculine men, guys, all right? You claim to get all these masculinity gurus, guys. Even some of these, because I study esoteric law, sometimes I catch these manifestation videos, okay? And guys, just be very careful. It's very mind-numbing. If any of you are into mind stuff and the esoteric laws and vibration, which is not just airy fairy, guys. We are living in a highly energetic world, and now scientists are proving that the world isn't solid; it's energy. So these things are real, but people are jumping on the bandwagon. If you kind of watch these videos, just watch. You don't get influenced by them because everybody seems to be a guru on this. Everybody seems to know on this. There's a lot of YouTubers that are blowing up, guys, and I'm surprised because what they're doing is they're just regurgitating old information, but they package it well. And this information you can find yourself, guys. Things like self-concept. I talk about self-concept. What is self-concept? That ties into masculinity again. That's working on your identity. How you see yourself is what you're going to reflect in the world. And people are just reiterating this stuff, guys. They're just rehashing it and marketing it for thousands of views and money. I'll teach you that just now, guys. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. I work at it every day, but basically they talk about the mirror principle, guys. We're digressing a bit here, but it's important. They talk about the mirror principle. That is basically what you see outside is just a reflection of your inner state. And I was thinking about this the other day, guys. That's why I always maintain my physique no matter what, guys. Even if I take a week off, or even if I slacken diet, my physique always seems to stay at the default level, and I'm always progressing every year because the subconscious identity is of a fit, healthy guy, a guy with a good physique, a guy that's muscular in shape. That's the identity I've adopted. I didn't even realize I've done it until I reflected on it today. I was reflecting on that. I said, why am I most times always in shape, even though I don't train or something goes wrong or I miss a few days here and there? It's because the subconscious is identified with that, and that's the identity I have. So it's going to be easy for me to get into the gym and smash out 5 days, even even in the latter stages of my life, like in the latter years. Guys, I'm not saying age got anything to do with it, but you know where I'm coming from. I'm in my 5th decade now, and I just find it so easy to do, guys. I really do. I mean, I can train 5 days with heavy weights still at 50, guys. I can outlast young boys in that gym. If you put me toe to toe, guys, and we really do a proper workout, right, I can outlast them, guys. Yeah, some of them might be stronger, guys, but, well, in saying that as well, guys, a lot of the young generation now, you don't know what they're on, guys. They're running gear at 18, 19, 20, guys. Some of them are benching over 100 kilos at 20, 21, 22. That's very iffy to me, guys. But regards the point, I can outtrain guys half my age, because of the identity I've formed. I'm a guy that does that. That's just normal to me. I do it. Do you get where I'm coming from? So this is a daily something that you that's automatic to me now because I've worked on it, and it's become part of my program, part of my subconscious. But masculinity, you have to work on every day, guys, because especially in terms of, for the reason being is that they want you destroyed as a masculine man. The matrix is does not want you to have your masculine identity. They're bombarding you with destructive images, guys, destructive ideologies, and destructive programming to emasculate you. There is a war on your masculinity. That's why you have to work on your masculinity every day to maintain it, guys. And in doing that, when you work on it every day and you maintain it, guys, it's going to become part of your subconscious. You're going to subconsciously become more masculine, adopt those masculine traits, discipline, seed retention, guys, abstinence of giving into your bodily desires, leadership, entrepreneurship, being more creative. All these start to become subconscious. But I was never, guys, of the entrepreneurship mindset or headspace, but automatically, subconsciously, my mind is thinking that way now. It's crazy and it's unbelievable how it's thinking that way. So it's starting to become part of my self-image. Does that make sense? Self-identity, that I'm thinking that way. So that's the self-identity flipping. Yeah, the old side tries to come back in. It's like the kind of mindset of the worker mindset comes back in now and again, but it's becoming more dominant now is the entrepreneurial mind. Sometimes the old worker mindset comes back in, like, yeah, go and work for other people, or this kind of thing, or continue to work for other people, or create an economy for yourself. That's the new identity that's slipping in, and that's why my mind's always on entrepreneurship and things. That's why I always look for opportunities now to create revenue streams, which I didn't do before. And that's the shift of the identity. That's the way I'm seeing myself now, as more of an entrepreneur, this type of entrepreneur. That's where my identity is, that's where my self-concept is. And most true masculine men, guys, really honestly, truly masculine men, this is my opinion, that truly masculine men will be are leaders. They want to have their self-autonomy. They don't want somebody controlling their environment, their lives, guys. And I've always had that mindset as a young kid, guys. I've never really liked the authority. I've never really liked authority. I never really felt comfortable with authority. I always thought there was something not right about the authority way back about 20, 30 years ago. Something didn't click with me, and it was always innate. Innate felt there was something corrupt in authority, which it has transpired that it is, because now that I'm in my 50s, I think back to when I was really young, I never liked the authority. So I always had a subconscious feeling that there wasn't something right with it. So true masculinity is a work in daily progress, guys. You've got to work on it every day. And that includes, guys, building your physique. That includes being fit, being ready for the challenges, being disciplined, and that also includes, guys, delayed gratification. These are all things that you have to work daily on to maintain masculinity. Masculine men, guys, have a high amount of delayed gratification. Okay, and spending, guys, and dopamine hits and what they're doing on a daily basis, even in getting pleasurable pursuits. They delay that, guys. I've really not went anywhere, or really not indulged in things for myself for a very long time, and that's because I'd rather concentrate the time and delay that gratification till the time's right, and just work on things that are more important than going to a silly holiday, guys, or wasting time browsing or walking. I see this daily, guys. Sometimes when I'm in town shopping and I need to go and get something, I'm always aware of the time, and I see people like they're grazing, guys, and they're browsing, and that's just to get that instant gratification of, oh, I want to go out and just want to browse and I want to consume. That's instant gratification, guys. That's what it is. And you see so many men doing that nowadays. There isn't this fire left for, yeah, I want to do something with my life. I want to get somewhere. I want to go somewhere. I want to get a move on. I'm not saying get into the hustle culture, guys, because I think the hustle culture can be toxic in itself, guys. There's a bit of lies in the hustle culture. There's parts of it I agree, but there's still bits that are lies. So you've got to understand the balance. You've got to understand, get the awareness of everything, and the one does not make sense. Yeah, guys, you have to work on your masculinity every day. It's going to take work. You will slip. You've got to keep on top of it. And your aura will shine through, guys. Honestly, your aura will shine through. Don't do it so you feel masculine and oh, I'm cool, I'm a masculine man. You're walking about, guys. If you do that, people will pick it up. It becomes part of your organic nature, guys. I can go everywhere now, and I'm not trying to put on a persona. It's just part of my character now. You become so self-confident in yourself that people will pick up your aura anyway. People will pick up the aura. This guy's a confident guy, he's just totally internally self-confident. And that comes from working daily, as I said, on your masculinity. Ties into personal development, guys, self-development. I think Jim Rohn said it. Go and watch Jim Rohn, guys. He says the greatest thing he learned from his mentor, I think it was Earl Schoff, he says, was the development of self. And that is totally true, guys. And if you look at every major successful person, they say, if you start to work on the development of yourself 100%, your world will change, and you'll see the changes in your world and the development of yourself. And that's why I've included masculinity in this, because masculinity is the development of yourself, being truly masculine. What are the masculine traits? Path, purpose, guys, leadership, loyalty, okay, helping others, guys, standing up for others. These are all masculine traits, guys. Okay, these are all masculine traits. There's many others, guys, I can mention. It's maybe a video for another time. So develop your masculinity every day, guys. Don't let the matrix, guys, emasculate you. Don't let the matrix take your true masculine male identity. Stick up for your masculine identity, guys. Become the man that you should be. Okay, and don't listen to guys emasculated men out there. Don't listen to men that have a bias towards being politically correct or woke, guys. Okay, or you're going to get led down the wrong path. All right. Watch channels like this. Get in touch, guys. Do you guys need, do you need some help on your identity as a man, guys? Get in touch. Are you struggling? Get in touch. Get in touch on my email, guys, and we can discuss it. Yeah, guys, just constantly working yourself, constantly working your masculinity development, guys. It takes work, but you'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Okay, guys, I've rambled on 18 minutes into this. Sorry I've not posted. Again, as I said, in 5 days I will continue to get these out more regularly. Is there any content or content topics that, guys, that you would like me to go over in terms of the manosphere, in terms of masculinity, guys, even in terms of esoteric knowledge, guys, and vibrational law and all that stuff? Do you want more of that in this context? You have to let me know. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to get this coffee down me, guys. I shouldn't be drinking coffee where I'm in the UK and it's like 5 to 12. I'm not going to sleep now because I'm hyper as it is, guys. And I'm going to have a steak at night, guys. And listen, it's okay to have a steak at night, guys, at 12 o'clock. That's probably the best time. Don't listen to these so-called fitness gurus nowadays, guys, because they're all fake, all right? Yeah, you're getting a lot of these fitness gurus bitching like women, guys, on these channels. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Till the next one, Shiraz out. See you soon.